Jasmine Carter walks into the grand lobby of a prestigious bank, her heels clicking against the marble floor. Employees glance at her, whispering. The security guard gives her a polite nod. But one man, Mr. Whitmore, the bank manager, watches her with unease. She walks straight to his office and takes a seat. A confident smile plays on her lips. 5 years ago, in this very bank, Jasmine sat in the same office. But back then, she was different. Young, hopeful, desperate. She clutched a folder, her business plan. Her hands trembled slightly as she slid it across the desk to Mr. Whitmore. "I'm looking for a small business loan," she said, her voice steady despite the nerves. "I have a solid plan, market research, and even a few early clients." Mr. Whitmore barely glanced at the folder. He leaned back in his chair, offering a practiced smile. "Miss Carter, we don't think your business is a good investment. Maybe try a smaller institution. Or another career." The rejection stung. She had expected scrutiny, maybe a tough round of questions. But this? He hadn't even looked at her work. Jasmine picked up her folder, held her head high, and walked out. But as she stepped onto the sidewalk, she made a silent promise. One day, she would come back. Not as a borrower, but as something greater. Now here she was, sitting across from the same man in the same office, but everything had changed. Mr. Whitmore cleared his throat. "Miss Carter, what can we do for you today?" Jasmine slid an envelope across the desk. He hesitated before picking it up. As he read the contents, his face paled. "It's official," Jasmine said smoothly. "As of this morning, I own this bank." Mr. Whitmore looked up, stunned. His lips parted, searching for words. Jasmine leaned in slightly. "Remember when you told me to try another career?" She smiled. "I did. And now I'm your boss." She stood up, adjusting her blazer. "Security will escort you out. Your services are no longer needed." As she walked out of the office, employees whispered. Some smiled. A few even clapped. Jasmine didn't need revenge. Success was enough. And today, justice had been served.